Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Jennifer Aydin seemingly seals her fate on RHONJ as Andy Cohen reacts to recent Meltdown. We had an inkling for quite some time that Jennifer Aydin would not be asked to return for season 15 of The Real Housewives of New Jersey. However, if there was doubt that Jennifer hindered the show, there shouldn't be any now. People are dragging her online for visiting a Jersey Mike's location at the airport and shaming an elderly employee and several other staff members. There's already been fallout from the incident, the first being her removal from a Housewives event she recently promoted alongside Dolores Catania and Teresa Giudice. The trio was scheduled to set sail on a Caribbean cruise with a group of Bravo fans in September. However, Dolores and Teresa will have to go on without Jennifer because she has since been removed from the event. Will the second fallout be an official pink slip from Bravo? Andy Cohen recently commented on Jennifer's rant and wasn't impressed with her behavior. Andy Cohen recently returned to his radio show and commented on all the Bravo news while he was out. Of course, Jennifer's latest antics were a topic of conversation, and the Bravo boss reasoned that Jennifer caused the drama on herself. Is the expression an unenforced foul or something where you cause harm to yourself? Questioned Andy, who noted that Jennifer melted down at the eatery. He also had some advice for the mom of five, who's getting backlash from the video she posted online. You know what? Just before you hit send on the post, take a beat and say, "How is this going to land?" suggested Andy. I was just like, how are you going to cause so much trouble for yourself? Jennifer was already on thin ice with RHONJ due to the blogger scandal and her physical altercation with Danielle Cabral in season 14. However, the recent Jersey Mike situation might be the final nail in the coffin for the 47-year-old, and fans of the show agree. The way you treat hardworking people is disgraceful and disgusting, wrote a commenter on her page. Good luck getting back on Bravo. Someone tagged Andy and said, "She's not a good look for Bravo. I just can't believe how mean and tone deaf she is. You don't need a reality show. You need a reality check. Shame on you for the way you think you can treat people. This got you attention but not good attention," added someone else. An Instagram user exclaimed, "You've canceled yourself. Good riddance." Another added, "There is a reason you're not coming back. You are not a celebrity." Do you think this is the end for Jennifer Aydin? Jennifer Aydin's dramatic outburst on The Real Housewives of New Jersey, RHONJ, has sent shockwaves through both the Bravo fanbase and the world of reality television. What began as a familiar Housewives moment, the clash of egos, heightened emotions, and explosive arguments, soon spiraled into something that may have more lasting consequences for Aydin's future on the show. The fallout from her recent meltdown has not only left the RHONJ cast members rattled, but it has also prompted a strong reaction from Andy Cohen, the franchise's famed executive producer and host of the Watch What Happens live reunion specials. Jennifer Aydin, known for her unapologetic attitude and often sharp tongue, has been a divisive figure among her fellow housewives and the viewers alike since she joined the cast in season 9. Over the years, her character has evolved from being a bubbly, over-the-top socialite to a fierce, combative presence. Whether she's been embroiled in feuds over her lavish lifestyle or her heated arguments with Teresa Giudice, Aydin has always been at the center of the drama. However, her latest behavior has raised eyebrows in a way that suggests her time in the spotlight might be coming to an end. In a recent episode, Jennifer found herself at the epicenter of a devastating confrontation with fellow cast members, which quickly escalated into a full-blown meltdown. The tension between Aydin and the other housewives had been building for weeks, but when it finally erupted, it left viewers stunned. The once glamorous, quick-witted woman, who was known for her ability to hold her own in the chaotic world of RHONJ, seemed to lose control in an emotional moment that many would consider a breaking point. The details of the meltdown are still making the rounds on social media, with many fans expressing shock and disbelief over the personal nature of the insults exchanged and Aydin's uncontrollable behavior. Jennifer, who had long been an outspoken critic of some of the other housewives, including Margaret Josephs and Melissa Gorga, reached new levels of frustration as accusations unfolded on screen. Viewers witnessed Jennifer shout hurtful words, point fingers, and tearfully argue her case. The intensity of the scene was palpable, with each moment more intense than the last. But it wasn't just the volume or the content of the argument that made this moment so impactful. It was the fact that Jennifer appeared to lose her usual level of composure, a stark contrast to the calculated, sometimes scheming, persona she carefully curated over the years. In what many are calling one of the most shocking RHONJ moments in recent memory, the argument seemed to set off a chain of events that may have permanently damaged Aydin's position on the show. For fans of the franchise, it was a reminder of just how unpredictable the dynamics of the series can be, where alliances shift, friendships shatter, and even the most entrenched cast members can find themselves on the outs. Andy Cohen, the beloved Real Housewives impresario who is always quick to weigh in on the drama, did not hesitate to comment on the situation. In his usual candid fashion, Cohen addressed the fallout of Jennifer's meltdown during a recent taping of Watch What Happens Live, where he expressed his thoughts on the controversial moment. "I think Jennifer really crossed a line," Cohen said, his voice tinged with both surprise and disappointment. "The thing with housewives is that you can have a big, messy blow-up, but there's a line you don't cross. And I think Jennifer may have crossed that line. It's one thing to argue and go head-to-head, but when it gets personal like that, it changes the tone of the whole show." Cohen's comments were met with a mixture of reactions, with some fans agreeing that Aydin's behavior was out of character, while others expressed sympathy for her emotional reaction. But for Cohen, whose role as host of the reunions is to call out the cast on their behavior, it seemed clear that Aydin's future on the show was now uncertain. For many, Cohen's words felt like a warning shot, signaling that Jennifer's fate on RHONJ might soon be sealed. After all, the Real Housewives franchise is no stranger to casting shakeups, and no one is truly untouchable. Jennifer has always prided herself on her larger-than-life persona, but her most recent outburst may have finally pushed the boundaries of what is acceptable behavior for a housewife. The question now is whether Aydin can recover from this meltdown, or if her time in the limelight has come to an end. In the world of RHONJ, emotions run high, and the cast members often push each other to their breaking points. But this particular incident has raised the stakes to a new level. The fallout from Jennifer's meltdown has already started to reverberate throughout the cast, with fellow housewives expressing their disappointment and questioning her commitment to maintaining the integrity of the show. Even longtime ally Teresa Giudice, who has been a constant supporter of Jennifer in the past, appeared to distance herself from the situation, adding more fuel to the fire. Despite the intense emotions on display, it's worth noting that the Real Housewives franchise thrives on its unpredictable nature. While many fans are already speculating about Jennifer's possible departure, others believe that the show might find a way to redeem her, turning her most recent meltdown into an opportunity for growth and reinvention. In reality television, nothing is ever truly permanent, but for now, it's unclear where Jennifer stands. What is certain, however, is that Andy Cohen's reaction to the meltdown was a pivotal moment in the storyline of RHONJ. As the mastermind behind the Real Housewives empire, his take on the situation holds significant weight, especially when it comes to shaping the direction of the show. If Cohen feels that Aydin's actions have crossed an unforgivable line, it's unlikely that the franchise will continue to overlook the impact of her behavior. For Jennifer, the pressure is mounting. She's faced plenty of criticism over the years, but this meltdown may have tipped the scales. Can she regain the favor of her fellow housewives, her fans, and Andy Cohen himself? Or will this dramatic episode be the final chapter in her time on the Real Housewives of New Jersey? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure: Jennifer Aydin's journey on RHONJ has taken a sharp turn, and the road ahead may be a lot more uncertain than she ever anticipated.